Jira isn't broken, but it is outdated. Jira was built for a world where humans manually create tickets, update statuses, and babysit workflows. That made sense when software teams needed a shared filing system for work, but AI changed the job. Today, project management isn't about tracking tasks. It's about deciding what matters, executing fast, and predicting risk. So instead of asking, "What's the best Jira alternative?" we asked a better question. What job does Jira actually do for different people, and which AI native tool replaces that job entirely? In this video, we'll look at 5 AI tools replacing Jira, not by copying it, but by doing very different jobs for very different professionals. Links to all 5 tools are in the description if you want to check them out. This is Post Software, where we explain how AI is quietly ending the way traditional software is built, bought, and used. 1. Linear, the engineer's execution engine. Meet Chris. Chris is a senior software engineer at a fast-growing startup. He writes code, he reviews pull requests, he ships features. Chris doesn't have a project management problem. He has a flow problem. Every interruption matters. Every slow tool breaks momentum. For Chris, Jira feels heavy. Too many fields, too many statuses, too much time spent managing work instead of doing it. That's because Jira assumes humans will constantly decide what's blocked, what's stale, and what matters today, and then manually reflect those decisions in the system. Linear takes a different approach. Linear is built primarily for engineers, by design, but its real value isn't just speed. Linear uses machine intelligence to quietly keep work ordered. It surfaces what's most relevant right now, auto-sorts issues based on activity, urgency, and context, and pushes stale work out of the way. There's no weekly backlog grooming ritual, no constant reprioritization meetings. Instead, the system continuously answers what's moving, what's blocked, and what deserves attention, without anyone asking. Linear also connects directly to real work. Commits and pull requests update progress automatically. Engineers don't narrate their work. The system infers it. That's the shift. Jira adds AI to help humans manage complexity. Linear reduces complexity so humans don't have to manage it at all. Core idea. Linear replaces Jira as an execution and prioritization layer for engineering teams by removing backlog noise and keeping momentum intact. If your bottleneck is execution drag, this is the right tool for that job. 2. Motion, the AI project planner. Meet Sarah. Sarah is a product manager running cross-functional projects. Engineering, design, marketing, operations, all moving at different speeds. Sarah doesn't struggle to track tasks. She struggles to keep a plan alive. Every plan starts clean, and then reality hits. Priorities shift, people get overloaded, deadlines slip, and the project plan slowly becomes fiction. Jira assumes humans will design the plan, maintain priorities, and manually update timelines as things change. That's a losing battle. Motion is built for a different job. Motion treats planning itself as something AI should do. Sarah describes the goal. Motion builds the plan. It breaks work into tasks, assigns priorities, creates timelines, and schedules work based on real constraints, calendars, deadlines, and availability. As things change, Motion adjusts automatically. No replanning sessions, no constant reshuffling, no outdated Gantt charts. Instead of asking, "Is this plan still accurate?" the plan stays accurate by default. That's the shift. Motion uses AI to keep planning alive. Jira records work after humans decide. Motion helps make the decisions in the first place. Core idea. Motion replaces Jira as an AI-driven planning and prioritization system for teams where the hardest part isn't execution, but keeping plans aligned with reality. If your bottleneck is planning decay, this is the right tool for that job. 3. Taskade, the AI workspace for teams. Meet Kevin. Kevin is a founder leading a small, fast-moving team. Ideas come from everywhere: Slack messages, meetings, voice notes, half-written docs. Kevin's problem isn't execution speed, it's that work starts messy. Before tasks exist, there are conversations. Before plans exist, there are ideas. Before structure exists, there's ambiguity. Jira assumes structure comes first. Tickets, fields, workflows, up front. That's friction Kevin can't afford. Taskade is built for a different moment. Taskade treats work as something you talk into existence, not something you predefine. Kevin writes in plain English, "What are the next steps for launching this feature?" Taskade turns that into tasks, priorities, and a working structure, instantly. AI helps generate workflows, fill in missing steps, and adapt structure as conversations evolve. There's no pressure to get the system right on day one. The structure grows as clarity grows. That's the shift. Taskade is built for the moment when teams are still figuring things out. Core idea. Taskade replaces Jira as a collaboration and coordination layer for teams that think out loud before work becomes structured. If your bottleneck is turning conversations into action, this is the right tool for that job. 4. Forecast. The predictive project brain. Meet Olivia. Olivia runs delivery at a consulting firm. Multiple teams, multiple clients, hard deadlines, real revenue on the line. Olivia doesn't wake up asking, "Are tickets updated?" She asks, "Are we going to miss deadlines? Are we understaffed next month? Are margins at risk?" Jira can't answer those questions. Jira tells you what already happened. It reports status. It documents work. Forecast is built for a different job. Forecast treats project management as a prediction problem. It uses machine intelligence to analyze past project performance, team capacity, work velocity, and resource allocation. Then it surfaces risks before they become problems. Not after deadlines slip, not after budgets blow up. Before. Forecast doesn't just track tasks, it models outcomes. If a project is likely to miss delivery, Forecast flags it early. If a team is overloaded, it shows the constraint before work breaks. That's the shift. Forecast answers the hardest question: what's going to happen next? Core idea. Forecast replaces Jira as a predictive decision system for teams where delivery confidence, resource planning, and profitability matter more than ticket status. If your bottleneck is uncertainty, this is the right tool for that job. 5. Reich. AI work intelligence at scale. Meet Daniel. Daniel runs operations at a large organization. Hundreds of people, dozens of teams, too many projects to track manually. Daniel's problem isn't creating plans or tasks, it's signal overload. Every team says they're busy, every project looks important, every dashboard is full. Jira gives Daniel data, but it doesn't give him clarity. Reich is built for a different job. Reich treats project management as an intelligence problem. Instead of asking Daniel to dig through reports, Reich's AI surfaces what actually matters. Which projects are at risk, where bottlenecks are forming, and which work needs attention right now. Daniel doesn't ask, "Can someone summarize this?" He asks, "What's going to break if we don't intervene?" Reich answers that. Its AI highlights risks automatically, flags delays before they cascade, and helps leadership focus on decisions, not status updates. That's the shift. Jira assumes humans will interpret the system. Reich assumes the system should interpret itself. Reich sits in an AI layer for organizational awareness. Core idea. Reich replaces Jira as a work intelligence platform for leaders who need visibility, prioritization, and foresight at scale. If your bottleneck is knowing where to look, this is the right tool for that job. By the way, I'll put links to all 5 tools in the description so you can check them out after this. But does Jira have AI? Yes, and that's the point. At this point, a fair question comes up. Does Jira have AI? Yes, it does. Jira can help write ticket descriptions. It can translate natural language into queries. It can assist with automation rules. It can summarize issues and support tickets. Those features are real, and they're useful. But notice what they all have in common. They help humans operate Jira better. They don't change the job Jira was built for. Jira still assumes humans design workflows, humans maintain backlogs, humans update status, humans interpret reports. AI sits on top of that. The tools we covered today work differently. They use AI to remove the need for backlog grooming, keep plans aligned automatically, turn conversations into structure, predict outcomes before they break, and surface what matters without asking. That's the difference. Jira adds AI to manage complexity. AI-native tools redesign the workflow so complexity doesn't pile up in the first place. That's not an upgrade. That's a category shift. If there's one takeaway from this video, it's this. AI didn't replace Jira with a better Jira. It split Jira into different jobs. Different professionals need different systems. If you ship code, choose linear. If you need AI to maintain the plan, go for motion. If work starts as conversation, Taskade is the one. If outcomes and risk matter, choose forecast. If you manage at scale, go for Reich. The old question was, what's the best project management tool? The new question is, what job am I trying to get done right now? That's the post-software shift. Software no longer forces everyone into one workflow. It adapts to how work actually happens. You don't replace Jira once, you outgrow it in layers. So tell us, which role do you see yourself in? And which tool fits the bottleneck you're facing right now? If you want more breakdowns like this, not feature lists, not hype, but clear thinking for busy professionals, subscribe to Post Software. This is where we explain how AI is quietly replacing traditional software.